Freeing captive beings like that genie makes me happy inside. It also makes me content to know that Rakshasa will no longer be able to use the genie to continue making people suffer. So it was two good things in one deed. It does seem like Am has no shortage of work for an adventurer. I have been asked to help out in several places, with Nalia Diarnis being the first. It is good to know that my line of work is still in demand, otherwise I have no idea how I would earn all the gold needed to rescue Imoen. As for my companions, I think it's time to talk to them once again. We are no longer in a fight for survival, or in desperation, trying to find Imoen or Ajantis. I am sure Imoen will be wherever the cowled wizards put her. I can only hope so. The last thing I want to hear is that Arenicus took her away to some unknown place and we will never find her. But he cannot do that, since I know he wants me. So whatever happens, he will leave the front door open and invite me in, so to speak. It'll be a trap, of course. But back to my companions. Yes, things aren't so stressful anymore, and I know where Ajantis is. It is time to get to know them. It has been somewhat easy to talk to Yoshimo. He seems friendly enough, and asks me a lot of questions about me and my past. He is a competent thief, and we really need him. I like Eri a lot. I think she is a great person, and we get along fantastically. She is also a core of our group, being both a cleric and a mage. I don't know what we would do without her, actually, but she is not very confident in herself. I don't know why. She is a pretty elven girl, and anyone would agree. As for Nalia, well, I've kept my distance from her because of her noble attitude. Some people are just raised in privilege and believe themselves to be superior to all others below their titles. I've met some people like this in Candlekeep. They really do believe that they are the center of all creation. I hope she's not that shallow, but we shall see. Ugh, that sword. Seriously, already starting to annoy me. Hello, Nalia. So, we got to talking. When asked about her past, Nalia is a bit hesitant. She comes from a wealthy landowning family headed by Lord Diarnis, and while she speaks of her relatives with affection, the fact of her upbringing seems to embarrass her at the same time. Nalia clearly identifies more with the poorer classes, but also looks upon them with the eyes of the privileged. She has been educated and taught the magical arts, as per her dead mother's wishes, but Nalia states that her years of sneaking out of the castle have taught her the other side of life as well. She still has much to learn about life beyond her caste. However, and she knows it, and she is sure adventuring is the answer.
Yes?
Okay, I think we spent enough time in the gate area.
Certainly.
Strange inn. Very strange inn.
Without doubt.
It's more like a tavern with, I don't know, stables to sleep in.
Declare yourself.
Hold, traveler. What is your business here in Athkatla? I am a simple merchant. I deal in spices and silks. Spices? Is that a fact? Stand and deliver whilst I search you. Now really, there is no cause for that. I think there is. Here then, is this some of your spices? Why, yes. Yes, they are. Though if you were to think them suspect, would a few gold and a sample turn your eye? A few gold, you say? I don't know. I think you will find my spices well worth it. It is especially difficult to acquire lotus petals of such a dark hue. Almost black. You've a deal. On your way, then. Thank you very much, sir. Well, that was certainly corrupt.
Quickly and precisely.
You gonna allow me to go through? Hail, traveler. Be advised that you are at the edge of the limits of Athkatla's guard. Within the city, you abide by laws that protect you that do not extend outside. What should I be wary of if traveling outside the city? There are many dangers, though if you are alert, you should be quite safe. Wild beasts are always a concern. There may also be the occasional raiding party of bandits, or a wayward troop of scum from the Silthician Empire. There is a major skirmish happening with them, but it is far to the south and will not reach us. Is there anything else you wish? I must return to my post. Might I ask you what you are doing with Black Lotus? I couldn't help but overhear. Mind your own business, fool. Move along. Very corrupt. As they say, isn't it the city of coin? Everyone seems to have their price. Okay, so it's less than half of a day to travel to the Diarni's hold.
You have been waylaid by
Stand back, or you'll regret it.
Hold, boys! Intruders are upon us! Kill them all, for you well know that we must leave no witnesses. Oh, get the mage.
What is it? Yes?
I might be able to take them out in one go. The both of you and my bow. Yep.
All right, your name.
Oh, that's a cleric in the back.
You will pray for
Help me, please. Who are you? What has happened? My name is Renfeld. I've been poisoned. I beg you to take me to friends. They may have a building not far away from here. Please, I beg you. Here, I can attempt to heal you with magic. It is no use, I'm afraid. I have already attempted to neutralize the poison inside me. I do not know what has been done to me. Please, I must go to my friends. Where is this building, then? It is a large building, a large orange building in the southwest part of the Docks District. There will be a man guarding the door. His name is Rylock. Please, take me to him. Very well, I will take you there. Thank you. I do not have long to live. You must take me there quickly. Take me to Rylock. Poisoned and dying? The tragedy of it sings in my skull. We must hurry and deliver this man to safe harbor, Orin. Oh wow, they dropped a lot. A lot of scrolls. Let's see. Healing potions for Minsk.
Speak.
More potions for me to store in my non-potion bag. Okay, so Minsk, do you mind picking him up?
Where Minsk goes, evil stands
Okay,
aside.
did somebody pick him up? Yes. Minsk, you need to take him. You're the only one strong
Without
enough to do it.
hesitation.
Well, we haven't traveled much outside the city, so this won't have taken much time. We'll go to the docks, like you said. Perhaps this is a good time to tell you of something? Orin, seeing as you are leading us into the docks and everything, this is Shadow Thief territory, which I've had a couple run-ins with over the past few months. They don't tend to appreciate independent operators like myself. So the last time they caught me operating in the city, I was told to either report to the head of the guild in the docks, Reno Bloodscalp, or suffer the consequences. Seems that Reno needs an outsider to deal with a problem, and was willing to trade my punishment by the guild for service. Failure to go to him might be a bit messy. Now, I'm pretty safe with you, I'd think, but it's up to you. If we go and see Reno, we might be able to talk him into a reward, and it'll avoid complications later on. What do you think, Orin? I don't want to cause any problems here. I just wanted to bring this up, both to warn you and perhaps mention a possible opportunity for us both. Maybe we should if you're going to get in trouble if we don't. Very well, perhaps we should go and talk to this Reno. Whenever it's convenient, the guild headquarters is here in the docks and shouldn't be difficult to find. I just hope they let us in without problems. Okay, me too.
This will not take long.
Good business to you.
You there! I know you! You Elbron money! Pay me now! I don't owe you any money, friend. You don't? Could you give me some anyways? I'm awfully short. Very well here. Here's a gold piece to tide you over. Well, that'll pay off part of your debt. I'll take this as a down payment. Sure. What's this now?
See a like-minded friend.
Help! You've got to help, please! What is the matter? Oh no, they're here! They've caught me! Uh-oh. Vampires again? I don't know if they're gonna...
It must be done.
I don't know if they're going to allow us to live this time. Pretty, pretty cattle! You cannot run. Ah, you have found some helpers to aid in your chase. I wonder if your saviors will prove as useful as you hope. Ah, I know of this one. Orin, I believe. You are spared our wrath because of choices to come. Leave this place, and leave this creature to us. You are allied to neither of us yet. Oh. I will not allow this killing. That I am uninvolved does not make it right. We are in no mood to be patient. If you must cower with cattle, you will die with the cattle. Okay, it's time to fight some vampires.
Yes?
I guess my bow won't really do anything. These arrows will hopefully be able to hurt them.
It will be done.
And Jaheira doesn't have any magical weapons, but she can keep them busy. However, Minsk, you definitely need this. Oh, wait, your helm. Oh, who has the protection against charm and confusion? Somebody does. Okay, somebody has an item that maybe it's not a helm. Elves Bane, Bouldering, gloves, oh, missile snaring. Somebody recently picked up something like that. Ring of the Princes, nope. Oh, it is Minsk. It's his sword. Lilikor. Immunity to charm, immunity to confusion. Yeah, well. I don't know what to say. I need to get back. They're gonna come right at me.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
They're gonna have trouble against Mince because they can't charm him. But they could life drain him, that's a problem. Which means we're just gonna have to take these things out as fast as we can. Oh, Yoshimo's... I don't want him to get close, so... Here, Yoshimo, take some of these arrows. Hopefully they'll work. No, we'll leave those. Take these.
I am ready, I think.
What is it?
Focus on one. Jaheira, stay back. They're life draining him already.
Yeah.
I am...
crosses the shadow thieves and lives.
Oh, one's down. They must have charmed the shadow thief here.
Something...
You point, I punch.
One more is down. Everybody focus on this last one.
Yes!
Must get AIDS.
I go.
Minsk.
Boo is too young to ever avenge me.
Next time.
Yeah.
Just this. Oh no, this thing's still up. I thank you for saving me. I thought I was dead for certain. Good to see that you are willing to risk your neck for a fellow ally of the Shadow Thief Guild. Looks like you were well worth the risk. Again, I thank you. Oh, I'm actually surprised that we were able to
Direct
save
me
him.
as you will.
Hey!
It will be done.
Ah, the road can be long and boring indeed between fighting for blood and breath. Come, Orin, tell me a little bit more about your lineage. You want to talk about this now? What else you want to know? Why, whatever you wish to tell me, my friend. I am sure your discernment is such that the tale will prove intriguing. Let's see, have I mentioned the whole blood, death, and destruction thing yet? Murder does not tend to repeat itself, does it? Still, I am sure there must be more to it. Details. Well, let's see. I see things in my way, and then the whole blood, death, and destructive thing starts happening. Is that better? You see your power as just a means to an end, then? Sometimes, but perhaps it's just that situations that I constantly seem to get thrown into that make it appear so. Power can be many things, I believe. Perhaps you are right, given your yet rather unique circumstances. But I digress. You have given me much to think about, Orin. Minsk, we gotta get you healed. Do you have a restore spell, Ari?
However I can. Speak, certainly.
We just rested in the inn before we went out. I didn't really want to come back
Kneel
and have to...
and repent.
You, Bowworm, and pray that Cyric allows you to become one of his holy worshippers. Cast aside whatever false god you pray to, and embrace the Prince of Lies and all his majesty. I'm not going to even talk to a Cyric worshipper. You make me sick. I'll not convert to Cyric's worship or do anything else you ask. Then suffer cruelly as one of Cyric's chosen victims. Roark! Is this the way it's going to be everywhere we go? Okay. Well,
Yes?
I need to switch my arrows.
What do you need?
So you,
I am
Yushima.
skilled
What
in
is it?
poisons.
Without doubt.
This is...
Explain your intent.
Hey now, you there. You a friend of Galen's? Me boss says you're welcome to enter if you likes. Yeah, Yushima says that's the Shadow Thief building. Keep going, says the, Jaheira. She thinks she knows where the building is. Can't even leave the city, and when we go back in, we get attacked by several people. Oh, you wouldn't happen to be Rylock, would you?
What can it be now?
Yes? Is there some... Renfeld! By tomorrow, thank you for bringing him to us. We were beginning to worry. He has been poisoned somehow, but he said magic was not able to cure it. He seemed desperate to find you. Poison? By the gods, thank you. I must bring him inside immediately. Here's some coin for your trouble. I thank you again, friend.
Your voice is ambrosia.
You there, unwashed one. I would have a word with you. Is that Czar? I was wondering when you would turn up, Zent. I had suspected our parting would not be permanent when we last met, and it appears my suspicions were correct. I'm not here to address you, heartless Harper wench. I'm here to appeal to your erstwhile companion, Orin. Yeah, I don't know, I met him on the road, close to where Gorion was killed with Imoen, and I just didn't want to... I remember them introducing themselves, but I didn't want anything to do with them. Perhaps you don't remember the last time we met. I remember working with someone rather inept who resembled you. If Monty were here, he would certainly be able to remind me. No matter. I saw you dealing with those Harpers, but it is obvious you are not a Harper yourself. You would be willing, then, to render me a service regarding them. What Harpers? What are you talking about? I know that Jaheira is a Harper. I don't want to let that on, though. The Harpers you delivered the poisoned man to. Or were you too idiotic to know they were Harpers? I require your inadequate services for a job. My inadequate services? Be wary, Orin. The Harpers will not brook interference, lightly, and this Zent likely holds only the worst intentions in his heart. Yes, I'm not asking you to walk in and slaughter them now, am I? Tempting as that might be, I am not such a blundering fool as your friends might suppose. Exactly what is it you want me to do, then? My friend Montron has been taken captive by those irksome Harpers. I would have you enter their building and find Monty for me. You want me to sneak into that Harper base? And what would stop me from ending up the same as Montron? Well, you're the one that knows them. They're not going to kill you just because you're looking for their whereabouts of a spy, or thief. Bah! He wants his friend back. Least I can do is go in and talk to them. Fine, I will see what I can do. Excellent. Go to their building and return once you have found him. Short, halfling, thief, even one of your intellectual capacity can't miss him. Well, if you wish to investigate what happened to the spy, that is up to you, Orin. I suggest caution and perhaps some common sense. If the Harpers will even speak to us, which I doubt, they certainly will not reveal what they did with the halfling. Best not to ask about him directly. Yeah, I don't know. I can talk to Rylock about it. You're the one who returned Renfell to us, yes? Greetings to you again, then. Is there something that you need? I need to take a look inside, if I could. You need to take a look inside? And exactly what would you be looking for? A friend of mine is supposed to be inside. I want to see if he's still there. A friend? What kind of a friend? Well, not a friend exactly. I'm looking for a thief, who I think was last here. He's got quite the bounty on his head. Sorry, friend. I know you helped me with Renfeld, but this compound is closed to outsiders. I can't help you. I thought you Harpers were supposed to help people. Eh? Harpers? What are you talking about? I am saying that this is the headquarters of the Harpers here in the city. That is what it is, isn't it? Keep your voice down. That's supposed to be a secret. Where did you hear this? Who told you? But it is the truth, is it not? I am a Harper myself, and we simply wish to be treated as guests. Orin did bring you your poison friend, after all. All right, you returned Renfell to us, but I can't let you inside based on that. Listen, if you do a small task for us, I'll let you take a look around. Deal? What sort of small task are you talking about? You look like the fighting sort. There is a house just north of here, near the center of the district. I am a Harper, friend, and I think I see where this is heading. Is this all really necessary? I'm afraid it is, Jaheira. Harper or no, your friends are strangers. They must prove their good faith if we are to trust them with our secret in the city. The owner of this house, a mage named Prebeck, performs vile experiments, creating beasts that threaten the city. Destroy them, and we'll allow your wish. Why not just deal directly with the owner of this house? That is a separate matter, and it is being dealt with by another Harper. This is all we need your help with currently. Will you do it? Very well, I will do what you ask. Very well. Go to the house and kill the creatures there. We will watch you and know when you have completed the task. Return here once you are done. Well, I actually have to leave the city for a few days, so we will be back to do this later. If the Harpers have asked this task to judge your worthiness, then there is no way around it. Let us proceed and be done with these creatures. Why would the Harpers set us on such a simple task? Just to gain admittance? It doesn't sound right. I smell a rat, Orin. Proceed carefully if you intend to. Yeah, another time. First off, we need to get Minsk healed. Restored.
What can I do?
Nature's servant awaits.
And Jaheira can't do it. Let's see. Blindness, disease. Also dispels feeble mind, she tells me. Okay, so we need to restore, and a druid can't do it. So only Aerie can do it. Lesser restoration.
Quickly
We'll
and
need to rest.
precisely.
Yushima says that there's an inn around the corner. Over here. Downstairs.
Jaheira, my darling, so good to see you. Won't you come sit and chat a while?
I am sorry. Do I know you?
You do not remember? Ah, but this is understandable. It has been years since we last spoke. Far too long, really. Forgive me, but I will require a little more information. Your name again? Ahem. My name is Ployer. Baron Ployer of the Kalimshan Ployers. Come now, you must have some inkling. No, I am terribly sorry, but your face is unfamiliar. Perhaps if you told me what you do. My name means nothing? Nothing? I am Baron Ployer. Ployer! You ruined me. Not remembering is an even greater insult. You are why I am destitute today. You and your Harperkin accused me of breeding slaves in Kalimshan. My businesses in Athkatla were taken. I was made a pauper, and you do not even remember? I remember well, but I want you to say it, and I want others to hear. Quite the outburst, Mr. Ployer. I assume you are still at odds with your new life? You, this is the type of insolence I was talking about. It is not enough that you ruin a man, you must also berate him? Mr. Ployer, I wanted you dead instead of merely humiliated. The courts did not seem to think death was warranted, so they claimed your assets instead. That you live in poverty is gratifying, if you must live at all. I would suggest you change your tone. I'm not in the mood for giving charity to old slavers. Haven't lost your fire, I see. Still a harper? This scrawny lout one too? That fellow Khalid you were once with was a better compliment. Is he here as well? He is none of your concern. If you value your teeth, you will not speak that name again. You dirty it. Yes, very well. How about your companions, Jaheira? Do they count themselves among the harpers as well? I am not a member of the Harpers, sir, though I would accept the offer if it were made. Perhaps I should include you in this matter, then. But first, Jaheira, my dear, I have found you by accident. You ruined me, slandered my name. Well, the slander's going a bit far. You actually were a slaver, you know. It's not slander if it's proven. That is beside the point. What matters is that you ruined me, and now I'm going to ruin you. What is he doing?
What have you just done, Ployer? Speak!
It is my gift to you. You will be slowly destroyed, just as my family was. It is my curse, my nasty, nasty curse. A little something I had made just for you. I may not see your lingering death, but I will smile, knowing it will happen. Tonight, I sleep beneath rags so I could afford this wasting death for you. Nobody made you a slaver. You just loved the profit. Now you blame those that caught you because you cannot take responsibility? You are a weak, weak man. Ah, but I am a weak, weak man that will live, while you are a strong woman that will die. Give my regards to Belgrade when you see him. And this is how we play it? Believe it or not, we are playing already. What are you two guys talking about? Weren't you listening to what was happening here? Can you play it for very long? Do not ask, let us just find out. Even if we play all night, or forever. For all things, there is an end, Nalia. Good. It would be a waste to spend the rest of our lives in this manner. Happiness is having a purpose in life. I don't think this is the best use of our time, Yoshima. Just play, you will begin to enjoy it. K. Knowing you, you have some ulterior motive for making me play your game. Lest you forget, you are smiling even as you complain, Miss Diarnis. Miss Diarnis? I was Nalia a moment ago. Nobility comes with privileges. Only for those greedy enough to take them. Perhaps we have played long enough, if you must doubt my sincerity. Quiet, I want to see this through to the end. Really? You were opposed to the whole notion of this diversion just a moment ago. Surely a lady is allowed to change her mind. True, but you are always so single-minded of purpose. Unless you care to explain that remark, I demand that you take it back. Very well, you have my apologies, Miss Diarnis. Will you actually be able to think of a word for X, or do you surrender at last? Zukuth is the drow word for heart. No luck for you, I fear. You cannot believe that I would consider that fair. Zealot for fair play that I am, I would never cheat you. A likely story. But true. Can we declare a draw, Yoshima? I'm starting to feel foolish. Draw, then. Even though it's an unsatisfying end to the game. For a treasured companion, no sacrifice is too great. Goodness. Okay.
I await your
While you two were playing
by
a
the
game...
horns of Sylvanus, I'll plant him beneath the stones of ice if I...
Are you alright, Jaheira? You look a little peaked. No, I'm fine. I just felt a little strange for a moment. That fat excuse for a slaver. He's cursed me. Damn him! What can be done? We could track him down and demand he remove it. That may be my only option. If it was tailored to me, it might resist removal by normal means. I doubt Ployer would have done this if the solution were simple. Then we should find this Ployer immediately. Any thoughts on where to look? I have a few options. Ployer mentioned that he lived in squalor, suggesting he may be in the poor section of the city. Not likely to find him quick, though. The mages with him wore odd colors that may be traceable. Ask at the government building, as all magic is regulated in Athkatla, if they will talk. I doubt they will. He also mentioned Belgrade, a merchant that helped expose Ployer. He frequents the Copper Coronet, and the bartender Bernard might know his whereabouts. I think we should go to the taverns then. We'll seek out this Belgrade. A good first step. Hopefully he can give us some idea where Ployer might be.
Speak.
Okay,
Without hesitation.
we'll
This
travel
will not
to
take
the
long.
slums. I'm worried for Jaheira now. Worried for Minsk, but much more worried for Jaheira. Yeah, we were just about to exit the city too. And then we got stopped with this. Ugh.